All right, so let's talk about the skincare routine. I hear from a lot of people that they don't have time to take on a full-on skincare routine. And so I just want to go through how long it takes me and the steps that I do for morning and night. So it is night right now, and I started using the Countertime line in August of 2020. So about a little more than a year I've been using it. I've bought the full set twice, and then in between I've bought different pieces, typically after I had a pop-up myself, so that I could get it at half off. So that's one strategy that you could use, is host a pop-up and you can get items at 50% off. So before Beauty Counter, rarely washed my face at night. I wash my face every morning, but I rarely washed it at night. And when I did, I would seem like, oh, I'm getting into a routine, and then I would stop. I'd get too tired, and what's the point? I'm good. I'll just wash it in the morning. And I have washed my face religiously morning and night since starting Beauty Counter. Maybe 5 times I haven't. One, because I was in the hospital having my gallbladder out. Maybe once camping. Those types of things. But for the most part, it has just become what I do. I take my contacts out and I wash my face. So one way that I have really kind of tricked myself into doing that is using these makeup eraser cloths. So I don't know if you've seen these before. It's a really large cloth, and you can use one side to remove your eye makeup. So I've already done that tonight. I've already taken off my eye makeup. And then you use the other side to cleanse your face. And so I'll use this for a couple days and then throw it into the wash. So because I'm using this to take off my eye makeup, I might as well just continue on and wash my face. I forgot what I was going to say. I was going to say something about that. So you can find this online, but I also found them at my Costco. So maybe you'd have luck finding them at your Costco as well. Beauty Counter does sell makeup remover. So we have the wipes as well as like the oil-based remover, which is not a favorite for mine. I have sensitive eyes, and so I don't really like using those oil-based products. And then I really like this because I'm not using a cotton swab or a Kleenex or something every night. Okay, so I'm almost 3 minutes in, so I'm going to start the regimen now. So with the Countertime line, you start with this cleansing oil. And it all comes in these glass bottles that you can recycle. So I am going to put like a pump and a half in my hand. So I don't know if you can see that. The light in here isn't the best. And I'm putting it on my skin dry. So my skin is not wet. I'm just going to rub it in there all over, down my neck, and all over my face. And it feels so good. The oil-based feels really, really good. So I'm going to turn on the water, get my hands wet a little bit, and then just kind of wash my face. Make it a little bit milky on there and get that real clean. Then I would use my washcloth, the opposite side of the washcloth from what I use to take my eye makeup off. And I'm just going to wipe that clean. Okay. So simple as that. What I do in the mornings is I put that oil-based cleanser on before I get in the shower. And then I shampoo my hair and let my shampoo sit in, and then I rinse it off. Towel dry my face. And next is the Hydrating Essence Mineral Boost. So that's this one. And so for this, I'm just going to put 2 to 3 drops in my hand. So like that. And I'm going to pat it into my skin. Pat, pat, pat. Into my neck. And that's that. Then I'm going to use the Radiant Serum. So these first 3 steps you do morning and night. So I'm just, again, putting a small drop on, and that's why this is going to last so long. You do not need a lot, okay? So upward strokes on your neck and your skin as much as possible. That kind of takes a little bit of getting used to. So those first 3, morning and night. If it was morning, I would then continue on and use the All Bright Serum. That is not part of this collection. You buy that separate. And then I would use the soft cream, okay? But it's nighttime, so I'm in my fabulous 40s, so I'm going to use a little bit of eye cream here. And I'm putting it on my ring fingers. And I'm just going to rub that in to my eyes, okay? Just using my ring fingers because it's the weakest finger, so it's just going to allow it to go in really nicely without applying a ton of pressure. Next, I'm going to put on the Supreme Cream. So it comes in this jar, so you can really tell what is night and what is day. So I'll take some of that. Again, not a huge amount. Rub it in, put it on my face, onto my neck. And it feels so good. And then last, I put on my facial oil. And I use the facial oil #1, which is more for fine lines. And it comes with a little dropper. So I'll just put 2 to 3 drops into the palm of my hand. And then I'm going to rub that again on my neck and into my skin. Okay, and then I love the citrus smell. So then I put it on my hands. All right, I'm at almost 7 minutes. So obviously I'm talking, I'm giving instruction, so it takes a little bit longer, but it's not a long process. You really get into a routine of it. You know, don't do it right before bed because that's when you're exhausted. So, you know, do it after dinner. Take a few minutes for yourself if possible. I know some of you have really young children, so that might be a little bit harder. But, you know, after you eat dinner, come in, take a few minutes for yourself, wash your face, and you'll just feel so much better. So that's the Countertime line. And of course, we have Counter Start, which is for the most sensitive skin, also great for preteens. There's the Counter Match. And then there is the Counter Start. And so if you did not do the form, there's also the skin quiz online, and you could do that to get a better idea of what might be the best match for you. Or of course, just reach out and I'd be more than happy to help you.